Hey everybody, once again, this is another re-release of a video that featured the song Perpetuate Defy You. Once again, getting the runaround from CD Baby as to whitelisting that video. They still have taken my earnings on a video they had no participation in, and I had express permission from the songwriter to use in my video. So I've been given basically no choice but to take down the original video and re-upload it with different music because CD Baby is basically giving everybody the runaround, myself and the artists included. As it stands, I cannot recommend anybody use CD Baby unless you want to deal with this sort of nightmare. So here we go. Here's my original Fearless gear review of the Tru Tuner drum tuner. Here we go. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Fearless Gear Reviews. It's been a while since we've done one of these. This is where we give something an absolutely honest and unbiased review and uninfluenced by sponsorship money. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Tru Tuner, and this definitely takes a different approach to a lot of different things. I mean, like, I've been using the drill bit drum key from Evans for quite some time, and that's where you just put it on a drill bit and you can pop your head off and it works pretty good. I bought this a few weeks back and actually broke it my first time trying to use it. And I gotta give Tru Tuner some credit because they stood up and said, hey, let's meet up at NAMM, talk about what happened, let's see if we can fix this and make it right. So hats off to Tru Tuner, and hats off to Sweetwater as well, because they sent me a replacement one, no questions asked. So thanks very much to Sweetwater. What had happened was, when I was initially using it, there's a little retaining pin in this handle assembly. The pin had popped out and I really couldn't figure a way out to put it back in because there's a spring mechanism in here and the thing loads into itself. And the guys at Tru Tuner were nice enough to take a couple minutes and explain to me how the whole system worked, and they were able to pop the cap off and reassemble it with no problem. And yeah, it's been working pretty good so far. So what we get here is a system that works from 8-inch drums to 16-inch drums. We'll compensate for all the lugs, and basically you get this nice little Kevlar bag and you get tuners. And the whole idea here is to line them up all the same way, and you can change your head out in a matter of seconds. Now let's see how well this works, because we're gonna put this up against my drill bit drum key as well. As you can see, I got a stopwatch in the back here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change a head out. I might time lapse this, but because we've got the stopwatch in the back, we'll be able to time it perfectly and keep accurate time of just how long it takes, because I don't want to bore you guys to death. But like I said, the guys at Tru Tuner were nice enough to explain to me how the system works. And the trick here is you gotta make sure you got all of these things going in the same direction, otherwise it's never gonna work. Okay, so, trick here is use your numbered start hole at the top and place that on your first lug and make sure everything lines up properly. Everything just should drop into place fairly simply. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna start the stopwatch here and see just how long it takes to change out this head. And here we go. Okay, so what they say, you got to back it off a little bit so all the lugs get aligned, and push down on it to get everything started, and everything should (1 minute 32 seconds). And that's damn impressive. Okay, so one of my absolute favorite tools for drum tuning is the drum dial, and I've got the digital one here, and drum dial's been really good to me. And this is my go-to tool. And just by checking, you know, it's like 85, 84, 86, 80 on one lug there, it's a little low, 85, 86. So I mean, like, that's pretty much what I tune the snare drum to anyway. And let's just take a listen here real quick with a, yeah. Obviously the bottom skin probably needs to be tuned. This is an older snare drum that I don't really use too much anymore. I just wanted to test it out real quick and just see how fast I could change the head out. But yeah, at a minute 30 seconds, that's not bad. So just by way of comparison, we're gonna try the drill bit drum key and go for that. So yeah, here I've got the drill bit drum key, and we're gonna see just how long it takes to change that out. Okay, 149. Okay, so it's a little more time to change that out, but the thing is I've got to do a lot more fine tuning because I'm noticing much more discrepancies. Like I'm 73 over here and I'm 90 over here. So it's like, obviously it's gonna be a lot more time in the fine tuning, whereas the Tru Tuner, let's see, that's 89 there. Yeah, we can drop that down. 89, holy crap. Yeah, you can definitely, it's really easy to go way too far. The great thing about the Tru Tuner is I can just grab the whole thing, get everything tuned up, and if I want to bring it up higher, I can do that. And it only takes a couple of minutes instead of sitting there fine-tuning everything. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to do this one more time just for shits and giggles now that I've actually got a bit of the hang of it. And you know, I think the longest part probably, let's try this with, you know, setup and everything here with so I'm gonna try the Tru Tuner one more time. That's, you know, putting the lugs on and the whole deal. Let's see what we get here. Okay, second time there was 417. That's with complete setup. Drop one there. That's with complete setup and even a fine tuning though. So, and I don't have to sit there and, you know, retune all the lugs individually. I got everything up to right about 90. You know, there's a little bit of deviation, but it's only like 2 or 3 pounds. So that's pretty cool. Let's check how that sounds tuned up like that. Wow. And a rim shot, let's check that out. Okay, definitely still needs a little bit of something on there. Probably a moon gel or something like that, because that's just weighing a little too much. I've also got the great big, gigantic snare wires on there. I was experimenting with that for a while, but not really sold on those, to be honest with you. But yeah, so there you go. There's a real quick way to change out your snare heads. 4 minutes the second time around. That was a little much, but there was a little bit of dicking around. Obviously, you know, Tru Tuner, I like the principle, and I think this is one of these things you really need to practice with to really get the feel for. You're not going to master it right out of the get-go, but if you're a drummer and you're into tuning, you're obviously going to put time in on stuff anyway. So it might be worth the investment checking this out, because it's a lot less dicking around in terms of fine tuning as compared to using, say, a drill bit and one of these. You can just, you know, crank it up and away you go, and you can bring the tension up really easy by all the lugs at once, and that's a big plus in my book. I think as I work with this some more, and we do some more skin tests and whatnot, this will probably be getting a lot more use, and we'll probably get a lot better at it as time goes on. So yeah, my assessment, it's a pretty interesting device. I definitely want to put some more time in with it, because I feel this is one of those things where you really need to practice with it a few times before you master it and get good at it. It's like anything that's worth learning, though. I can see how this would be a huge time saver. Say if I'm changing out all the tom skins on a kit before I need to record, if I've got this up to speed, yeah, I can probably do this in about 5 or 10 minutes as opposed to like an hour or two with a drill bit. So there you go. You can check out the Tru Tuner online, and you can get yours at sweetwater.com. I got to give those guys a shout out. Those guys are amazing, sending me a brand new one. Anyway, that's my assessment. Check it out. Take care. I'm out of here. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this episode. If you like the content, please support the channel either at my SMG shop or through my Patreon. If you want to see more, hit one of the playlists. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here.